3 or 4 separate attempts, me thinking the game has hung, trying to create the world, and then turning debugging on and alt-tapping out to watch it go through all the steps to confirm it was generating. It finally did. And the attempt I let it generate all the way through, it took probably half an hour to generate the map. It's probably a poor decision on my part, but it's too late now. It's done. As soon as I close this, I'm saving it so I don't have to go through that again. But anyways, Dom Pedro II, Brazilian Empire, creative, scientific, and excessive. Like that beard. Don't have any unique units, and all I have for unique buildings is this culture thing that everyone has, which, I don't feel like blowing up the Civilopedia on it. At least not till after I save. I'm a little paranoid. With all the logging left on and stuff. I'll have to remember to turn that off before the next time I play. Anyway. Sunrise is on the year 50,000 BC. Yes, 50,000. Not 5,000, 50. Since time immemorial, blah blah blah. Chakula, or absolute power, yeah, sure, whatever. Good luck with that. Welcome to Caveman to Cosmos. The spot is awesome, just have fun. Oh yes, the thing I didn't show on the video, this actually went up first. It just shows all the options I had decided to use. And gives me some nifty shortcuts, which the only one I remember is this one, but it will help me remember the others. Game options, whatever, I think you can get to that through something else. Let's pop up pro play, turn to I don't want to have the AI do anything for me, really. Stuff. Most importantly, I'm going to save. I'm not going through that again. Done. Alright. Now then, before I even do anything, zoom out first. That's us. This is a big map. Anyway, Civilopedia, no, that log, no, not taking events yet. Victory conditions. The world is too young to judge. Interesting. Haven't seen that message before. That's alright, because the only victory condition is mastery, and I don't even know if that shows up here. Pretty empty, that's fine. Civilopedia, of course. When it decides to load. Everything. We went through this before. We have info screen. It's gonna be pretty bland. We're Brazil. Land of the awesome beards, I guess. And yeah, we got nothing. 50,000 BC. We apparently have 2,000 soldiers. It's quite impressive. And yeah, nothing. So, there's this, which brings up all sorts of other options that you can't select before you start the game. You can change them at will during the game. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Just animate. None of this is going to come into play until we research writing, because diplomacy can't exist yet. See, we're minor saves. Autosave. Yes. And the game is won or lost. We don't have to worry about that. When we exit. Yes. Even though I'll save manually. I don't care. I don't need that, because it's the only game I'm going to play with this mod. I'm not going to look at every one of these, because that would be a video by itself. Just be glad you didn't go through the pain and misery that I did trying to get this to load. Sentry while healing. I like that. Pre-chop. Man, I could be here all day. Let's not do that. This one will be good though, because AI takes a while to process this stuff. Enable graphics paging. I don't know if I need that for my graphics card. I don't need viewports. We'll see. I'm not gonna worry about that though. AI attitude, whatever. Rename civs based on their civics and other properties. That looks like fun. I want to become like the monarchy of Brazil or whatever. Ranged bombardment. Interesting. Opportunity fire. Battlefield terrain, which significantly reduces productivity and mobility on plots where a battle is fallen. Sounds like too much of a pain. Not recommended. Good enough. That's all you had to say. Air Force. Why don't I even look at that? That'll be thousands of turns away. Yes, by the way. 14,000 turns. Yeah. We'll be here a while. Emergency draft. Huh. Interesting. Villaging improvements has an effect on tile cultural control. Spy promotions? HD. Holy City relocation? No, I'm not gonna reset everything. Caveman to Cosmos specific options. These are probably the ones I should be focusing on. Resource display. Showing them on the main screen. That's too cluttered. Tech tree era colors. Yes, sure. Flexible difficulty. This is probably what I'm going to use to step up the difficulty as I play, rather than the increasing difficulty thing I showed earlier. Minimum difficulty, noble. I don't really want it to go easier than that, because I'm not that much of a wuss. Maximum, go all the way to deity. Turn increments, 100, because even 100 is a small fraction. Is that ranking in terms of the scoreboard? I'm not sure, but that's fine. Ooh, different color. I want to be blue. Why not? It's my favorite color. Show coastal buildings when they are hidden because of coastal... Well, that'd be silly. You can't move the city. That obsolete. Replaced. Unconstructible. Yeah, hide that stuff. Cannot claim water tiles. Going on with the... I have a larger resolution. Just in case I forget that. No friendly pillaging. Units will be unable to pillage improvements owned by you or one of your team members. Not sure why you would want to do that, to be honest. Hide obsolete, sure. I'm wasting too much time on this stuff. You guys didn't want to watch this. Hope. Unless you want to play this and you want a tutorial, because if that's the case, you are looking at the wrong person for that. I don't know what I'm doing. That might be good. Never. Resource depletion. I've heard it's more interesting to have this on. Sounds a little scary, but well, I don't know. I mean, new resources will occasionally spawn, so it's like you're ever permanently screwed. No, that's fun. Dynamic EXP, sounds good. War prizes, sounds good. Mercy rule, that'd be dumb on this game. Realistic diplomacy, No storms? No, no, no. Storms are fun! Right? Multiple religions spread. Probably good considering how many there are. Maximum range... Nah. Terrain damage, I've heard, is also fun to be on. It means you'll actually start taking attrition damage if you're on a desert, or like tundra, or some other unfavorable terrain, so you have to be more strategic with how you move around, at least in the early game. Sounds good to me. Terraforming sounds awesome. Reforestation sounds... duh. Sea tunnels, awesome. Corporations will not be auto-founded. Nah, I have realistic corps on. Should probably leave that on. Can trade, can broker, whatever. Trade vassals? Well, we're not having vassals. Nah. Automation? Nah. Map? Nah. I'm not gonna mess with this stuff. City screen? Sure. If anyone who has played this knows of any other things I should change, let me know. What's this? Oh, yeah. Alerts. Interesting. So I could ignore cities until they're about to grow. Interesting. Eh. I'll have to worry about that until I actually have stuff going on. Yeah, we... otherwise no one would show up. Interesting, why isn't that showing my name? Yeah. There's all stuff down here. Whatever. Oh god, there's more. Clock. I want the, like, real-time clock so I know how late I'm staying up to. Oh, it's there. 12:06 a.m. Good thing it's Friday. Percentage? Sure. 0%. Huh. That disappeared. Oh, it kinda flashes. That could get confusing. Oh well. Maybe it's just because there's so much information there. I don't want the total number of turns. That's depressing. I'd rather have the percentage. Nah, it still toggles. Oh, this. No. That's why it's doing that. Go away. Plot list enhancements. Oh god. Nah, I'm in over my head now. Advanced combat odds. Force original. No. Ignore free wins. Always. Nah. I'll leave all that alone. Oops, whoa. Didn't mean to click that. Alright. Unit naming. Logging. I think that's different than the logging I turned on. I'll turn that off in the ini. Sure, whatever. Credits. Alright, we're done. We're done. I'm done boring you guys. See? Done. Alright. I don't know what's with... I guess those are the health buttons I turned on. Eh. Whatever. Build list screen. Interesting. Oh god. I regret everything. This is all the stuff you can build potentially, like the internet. Although the list should be much bigger than this. It could be because I don't have a city yet. Yeah. Alright. Need to stop messing around. I want that on. Even though there aren't any nearby. Grid lines. Nah, those are ugly. No. Yield display. Yes. I need that. All resources. Which, we need to research text to know what resources exist, so that's why that's not showing anything. But, it's everywhere. Alright. Finally ready to actually do something. So this is our basic attack unit. We have a stone thrower, because that's state-of-the-art tech where we're from. I'll deal with you later. I also have this club man, who is another attack unit, so we get 2 attack units to start, and this band of Homo sapiens. And they are our settler. And I don't know what the game considers a good place to settle. I mean, with this many turns, you could take your time trying to find a good settlement, but really, you'll also have time to fix it later. I mean, something is there. There's kelp there. I think we can improve that eventually. And really, none of these tiles are that bad. Of course, I haven't explored to see what's out there, but hopefully it's nothing too bad. I'm also not the expert on Civ, so I'm just going to build in place. Boom. Brasilia. Sure. Sounds good to me. And these are the only options we have for building things. It's more stone throwers, which wouldn't be bad early on, because we need to explore the map, or brutes. Interesting. The brutes only get the bonus against melee, but they take just as long to build. So why would I have one? Combatants. I wonder if all this extra information that's showing up is something I can turn off. It might get distracting after a while. Oh well. Okay, so the difference is that's a throwing unit, that's a melee unit. So this one still is better in like every way. I don't know. I'm gonna build one of those. And we have the Tribal Guardian, which it's basically designed so you don't get your butt kicked early on. They have plus 200% city defense. I mean, and they have base 2 strength. So that's what, 6 strength? When most things have 1 or 2, it's not a guaranteed, you know, awesome victory, but it's going to protect the city for a long time. So it's fortified. Still have this club man. I'm probably going to... Ooh, goody. Goody hut. Probably gonna head that way. Stone thrower can go up that way. Sure, go that... right. Right click. It's been a while since I've played Civ. Like, why didn't left click work? Oh. Alright. And... we have... this guy can go up this way. Sure. Why not? 38 turns. Oh. And turn. Man, I already regret making the game this big. It takes this long to run a turn on this setting, I'm afraid. Hopefully that's just initial setup going on. Alright, nomadic lifestyle. You can train wanderers, can construct alpha male. Interesting. Sentry, earliest recon unit, and has 2 movement. They're pretty nice. Language enables a hell of a lot of things. And yeah. I'm actually gonna go with this first. I want to explore. You. This way. Yes. Sweet, I have money. That works for me. Derp, 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 derp. Alright, seriously. How long is this gonna take? I'm a little worried. Maybe I was a little overzealous with my map settings. Maybe I need smaller numbers of civs. It's a possibility. Alright, this way. This way. Could also be that I'm recording, but, you know, this recording software is supposed to be all fancy, schmancy NVIDIA stuff. So hopefully that's not the issue. I'm gonna have to go back to using Fraps or something. Actually, you know what? It's probably going slowly because of all the debugging stuff I have left on. I just realized that. It's about time to pause the video anyway, so that's what I'm going to check. I'm going to save. I also want to... Where's the autosave option? I want it to autosave like every turn, just in case something happens. I know that'll make it go a little slower, but, you know, I think it's worth it. I don't see autosave here. Where's that option? Details. No. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. It's under here somewhere. There's autosave options here, but not a per turn autosave. Maybe I have to do that menu. Whatever. I'll be back after I turn off debugging, because that will hopefully make this go faster. If not, I'm going to cry.